Hi, Shelley at the Mummy School. If you're watching this live, give me a thumbs up, that would be great. Right, okay, I want to talk about staying calm and anger in this live. So, have you ever stopped to think about how you might be influencing um, your child's behaviour, how you might be igniting a meltdown or quashing a meltdown or challenging behaviour? Have you ever really thought about that? Because staying calm isn't easy, and it really does make a difference to how your child behaves. Now, I'm guilty of this. I'm still a work in progress. I still don't always manage my anger and stay calm, but I am a lot better than I was with just a bit of insight knowledge and a few things that I try to do help me to stay calmer than I used to be. And yes, my children aren't toddlers anymore, but you know, this whole sort of thing of staying calm helps right through childhood. It doesn't matter whether you've got a toddler or a teenager, because once you start to examine your behaviour as well, you will realise that actually sometimes you can actually escalate and ignite a great big massive situation that didn't even need to go as far as it went by just your behaviour. Anyway, so staying calm also helps send clear messages to our child about how they can regulate their own emotions and anger as well. So we're not only helping to not make a situation worse, but we're actually teaching our child how to regulate their own emotions, which is massive. One thing that I do need to say about children and challenging behaviour and meltdowns and things is that all children are different. I know that's, yeah, that's how it is. All children are different. But some children are definitely harder to manage because their temperament, and temperament, if you've not come across that word before, is your child's innate way that they manage the surroundings, their environment, they're in the stimuli in the world. There are some children that are actually much more difficult to manage, and I had one of those as well. In fact, I had two of those. One that was really, or I have two of those, one which is really strong-willed, and the other one was more sensitive and clingy. So they both reacted to the world, which meant that my challenges were really difficult, actually, really difficult indeed. Hi, Kat, how are you? So that meant that it was harder for me to stay calm. Now, my other child, she was an absolute doddle to, and a pleasure to have when she was younger, but actually she's getting a bit more difficult now, but that's another story. So just bear in mind that every child's temperament is different, and that reflects your experience of parenting. You know, it doesn't matter if you've had three easy children. You know, the fourth one might be absolute hell, and you might wonder what the hell you've done. It's nothing to do with that, it's their temperament. So what really used to annoy me about people saying to me, stay calm, really works, you must stay calm. Yes, it does help. It does help you manage challenging behaviour and meltdowns. It helps a lot, but how do you do it? Because a lot of the time you are stressed out of your head, or you're tired, you're sleep deprived. So how do you stay calm? Well, I did not stay calm very easily, and it's a work in progress. I do stay a lot calmer now, but I do stay a lot calmer now, but I still have to be what you call mindful, and that's what I'm going to share with you. Be mindful to how you react in certain situations. Be mindful to how you are actually feeling in the present moment. So if your child has got you know, having some sort of challenging behaviour or meltdown or tantrum or crying or whatever they're doing, check in with how you're feeling. Are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling tired? Have you got a lot going on? Because the chances are, if you're feeling those things, that you are not going to react possibly as well to the situation that you're in, to the challenging behaviour, that you won't react in that present moment well if you were feeling less stressed and not as tired. You would possibly react better. I hope I'm making sense. So just check in with yourself and compare how you behave with how you are feeling, and try be mindful of that. Try, you know, tell yourself, you know, I'm feeling tired. Maybe it's not the best time to get into this challenging behaviour with my child. Maybe I should be choosing my battles, because I know that I am going to be not responding well. I might start shouting, screaming, carrying on. And you know, the way you respond, like I said, escalates the situation sometimes tremendously. So just check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling. And then another time when you're feeling calmer, check in with yourself again. And if you were feeling calmer and the situation, the behaviour, the meltdown was better, give yourself a pat on the back and realise that actually it's because you are feeling calmer, your emotions are more regulated, and you've handled that a lot better. So start trying to be mindful of how you are. The other thing is, when we are angry, our bodies are flooded with something called the fight or flight hormone, and that's something from Stone Age days, something that happened to cavemen. It prepared the body for dangerous situations, predators, dinosaurs, tigers, whatever you like. And we don't have that situation now today, thank God. And parenting, yeah, probably is a fight or flight situation, isn't it? But no, seriously, our body's flooded with these hormones that prepare us to literally fight. So we're seeing our children as the enemy when we're getting angry, and you know, our heart's going, we're getting mad, you know, and we've got all these thoughts going on in our head, and it doesn't help us to stay calm. That's what I was going to say. So remember that your anger is going to escalate that situation, and you need to do all you can to stay as calm as you possibly can. So if that means you need to walk away for a few minutes and your little one's safe, then do it. Go scream outside, away from earshot. Because if you are absolutely angry as hell and your blood's boiling, you are not going to tackle the situation that you've got well. So go away, or start with your self-talk. This is something I do. I start being mindful, you know, I'm not feeling very good. I'm not going to handle this situation well. She's screaming. I'm going to scream back at her. But start putting it into some sort of perspective. Your little one, right, their brains are totally immature. Their brains are not wired to handle the stress. They are not seeing things rationally. And you are there to help them manage those feelings. I find it so hard with Sophie Louise when it comes to tea time. She won't eat and I get so stressed. Can you bring tea time forward a little bit? Can you give her tea earlier? Is it because she's tired? Because tired is something that happens when they tantrums are something that happen when they're tired and they're hungry. So maybe you could bring tea time forward, Kat. I think you've gone now, but you might come back to it. So the other thing is, listen to your tone of voice as well. How are you talking? So are you are you talking in a tone that's a bit harsh? Are you saying words that are that are making you feel more angry? Is your tone angry? Is your tone aggressive? What kind of words are you using? Are they making you not feel very calm? Checking on your tone. And just another few tips about calming down. So the classic one, which everybody always says, and I don't really think it works for me, but it does work for a lot of people, is your breathing. So stop whenever you feel you physically feel angry. So you might your heart might start pounding, or you might get hot, or your muscles might feel tense. Check in with that feeling, know that you're getting angry, and start breathing really slowly and really deeply. But not only that, start saying to yourself, calm, I need to feel calm, I need to calm down. Breathing in feelings of calm, out feelings of anger. Start trying to do that, see if that works for you. The other thing that I discovered over the weekend whilst I was reading was that you can tap on your acupuncture points like that, where you would do a karate chop. That's supposed to help you feel calm as well. So you would start breathing and you would start saying, you know, I want to be calm, I want to be calm, and you would do that. So that's another thing that you can do. Change your thought process. It's Save My Connections Week, so I hope I'm still with you all. Change your thought process. So stop telling yourself, stop your mind monkeys saying to yourself, my child is naughty, my child is challenging me, I'm sick to death of my child. Stop all that negative chitter chatter in your head, because those thoughts actually make you angry and stressed as well. So stop with all that chitter chatter in your head. You know, just try blank them out. They are not doing it on purpose. They are not doing it to challenge you. They are not doing it to be naughty. They are just behaving like little toddlers. You know, they want something. They want the needs met, whichever it may be. They are not doing it on purpose. So totally wipe out those thoughts, because they alone will make you feel mad. And you know, remember that you are actually the adult, and remember how difficult it is for you as an adult to control your anger and your emotions. And if you do find it difficult, then start trying to work on it, because you are your child's emotional regulator. You are laying the foundations for how they are going to deal with stress and challenges in later life. So if they see you managing your stress and your anger not very well, that is how they will possibly learn how to do it. You are your child's emotional regulator. And again, I'm not saying this with any blame, because I did not used to manage my anger very well. But check in on how stressed you are, check in on your thoughts around it, be mindful of how you're behaving, and really, really try to find something that is going to help you stay calm when your child is absolutely challenging your behaviour, because they will, they do, and they're going to do it for years. So start now trying to remain calm and not get as angry. Be mindful of what's going on for you, what's causing you stresses, because when you're stressed you become angry and you will not be as calm. So I hope that made some sort of sense. I feel like I've waffled a bit here, but there's really so much around anger and staying calm, and I probably need to do another live about it, taking a totally different direction. So I will possibly do that again tomorrow. But remember that anger is a totally normal and okay emotion. Everybody gets angry. Everybody gets angry. It's nothing to be ashamed about. You just have to work on trying to get a grip on your anger and finding ways to remain calm. Okay, bye for now.